All right, guys, we're out on another adventure. I'm out here in Duck Key in a place called Hawks Cay with the family. Cole's driving, Luke's sitting, Kaylin's eating, and they're pointing at dolphin. There's a little dolphin encounter right here at the resort we're staying at. So it's cool, they're out here right now training them and working with people that paid to come out and spend some time with the dolphin. So we're heading out right now in Duck Key, which is right south of Isla Mirada, north of Marathon. And we just did a quick little weekend vacation here just to celebrate Luke's birthday, September 11th birthday baby, and our anniversary. So we're heading out now for a God fun filled day of going out in the water, going for mahi and tuna. That's what we're going for. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm trolling with so you get an idea. So the first thing I'm gonna do on my shotgun, which is my longest line out, I've got these two feathers. They come connected at the clip at the top. So there's two feathers that'll be bouncing in different staggering weights behind each other, different sizes. Here I'm gonna put a planer rig down with a Clark spoon. That's gonna be my near shallow. And then here, I'm gonna run this bonita looking diver to go down. I mean, it's early for wahoo, but I'm just gonna, because I've got 5 lines out, I wanna keep 2 short down below so I don't tingle up if I catch a fish. On my 2 outriggers, all I'm gonna be doing is putting the squid with rattles, maybe a medium to large size. And then here, I've got a little torpedo tuna. So those are the 5-point spread that I'm gonna have going out today on the troll just for a bit. Following that, we might do some jigging over the humps for the tuna. So I got my jigging rods, yellowtail snapper. If we catch up on some mahi, another tuna, and if we come inshore for some grouper and snapper, I've got this bottom rod. So that's just kind of the spread that I'll bring out on a trip like this, just so I've got something for inshore, offshore, and at the humps, if there's no birds diving but I'm marking fish, what you do is you don't troll over top of them, you stop, and you can go ahead and jig if they're like at 100 feet deep. So we're gonna see what we come up with, but again, it's another beautiful day out. God's just been blessing us on this trip. We're really excited about it. It's a beautiful, beautiful day.
That way or that way?
I think we're gonna hook up with something big. Oh! Well, keeper king, man. There we go. Is it a Goliath? It's a Goliath! Oh! That is the biggest golden tile I've ever seen. It's a sea monster. Oh my gosh, that is a big fish. God's providing, which he does well.
My feet will tell me where to go. I'm not afraid to step outside and see the world for what it is. No, spending all my time with people that I barely know. You may have thought that I was lost, but all I need is room to grow. I'm coming home to put a flower in your hand. Thought you should know. I'd rather be instead. Sometimes I feel alone, you know it's me and my guitar. We're looking up at all them stars, singing where we supposed to go now. Ruthie, little lady, tell me what you mean to me, and I'll build a house in Byron Bay, if that's exactly.
So we're out here at the Isla Mirada southern humps, and we're gonna head it down south to Duck Key and to the Marathon humps. I'm gonna show you what it looks like on my GPS finder here. Basically, we're gonna start, that's Duck Key, we're heading up to Isla Mirada, and we're just gonna run this line down, trolling all through the humps. And what you get is a lot of rock formation. That's why they're called the humps. So I'll zoom in a little bit. So you can see with my relief shading if it'll pick it up without the glare. You get like these really big caverns down there and all these humps that come up to a high point, and birds will congregate over the bait. And that's what I've got set up here on my radar, is it's panning for birds right now. So I'm looking for markings like that. And then we're gonna troll through that, hopefully hitting some tuna, but that's picking up the boat over there. And it's a calm, flat day, guys. It's gonna be good. Here we go, we're gonna start trolling. All right, guys, we just made it to the spot. So I'm gonna go ahead now and take out my outriggers and get that ready. If I can get this clip off. There we go. All right, so this is how you take off an outrigger. Just unrelease, release the cable. Okay, now the line's down, and I come over here, stand up, and if you look, this will extend the first pull, and it'll clip right here. So I get it out, and once it comes to the end here, it'll clip in place. There it goes. Now the next one, we're gonna clip in here. Make sure it's locked. All right, that's in place. So now we get down, get the clip, hold on to it. There's a little latch right here. You flip that up, twist the handle, and pull out, and there goes your outrigger. And once it locks in place, you flip this back down, now it's secured. Next thing I do is clip this right here, get that on so it's nice and tight, jump back up, twist my valve off, a little rusted, bring that up, and then tighten it down on its teeth. And what you have here is an outrigger. There you go. So I'll do that on the other side, and I'll show you when they're done. So here I'm gonna go ahead and take out the feathers now. As you see, there's two that connect to the front, and they're just at different lengths. So I'm gonna take that, toss that in, let that go. Now, I'm gonna hold it right here for a second and get out my counter. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna let this guy out. And we're just gonna keep him going. Keep my thumb on it in case it catches so I don't bird's nest. There goes my bridle. And I want this way out. I want this like maybe 450 feet behind the boat, way past the wake that I'm gonna be kicking up, because I want tuna to pick this up. We're gonna go a little faster. Right now we're only going at about 4 knots. Okay, just keep it going. Keep it going. I'm gonna stop it, engage the drag, just give it a little yank, see if I can see where the line is. Yeah, we still got more to go. So I'm gonna send it out more. Now I'm gonna flip the alarm so you can hear it. That's what it'll sound like if we get a big fish, not a small fish. All right, so that's probably a good amount of drag right there. I'm gonna lighten this up, it's too tight. And you want it where it's creeping just enough to come out. All right, so that's out. The next thing I'm gonna do is take my outrigger here and get this loaded. So we're gonna unravel. And again, I'll show you what I got. It's just this little speedo here for more tuna. So all you do for the outrigger is pull up on the line and it'll bring it down to you. And you've got this little clip here with this adjustment, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So you go ahead and let out some line. Get it to where you need it, clip it. Go ahead and get the bait in the water, the lure I should say, and then clip it. And I always like to give it a little test first to see. All right, so if I pull it, that's too easy. So I gotta tighten it a little bit more. All right, so that's got some force to it. So if something like seaweed catches it, it doesn't trip it. All right, so now at the same time I've released this, I start letting out drag. It's always good to have your lure in the water first. So I'm gonna let out line, let the current take it. And as soon as it starts getting back far enough, so you don't want to let a bird's nest, it's got a pull on it, so you might have to help it out a little bit. There you go. Get it out. You can always tell the captain to give more speed a little bit too, just a little bit more, Nicole. That'll help it out so it can catch. There you go, see? So now it's catching. So as it starts going back behind the boat, guys, the next thing I'm gonna do, I still got my thumb on, I'm just gonna start pulling down on my cable. And watch, it's gonna walk it back behind the boat and pull it out to the side. And I can see it on the top of the water. It's at the third wave right behind the boat here. I'm gonna keep it going, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. I'm gonna turn on right here. Okay, that's a good placement for it. So now I'm gonna take it, put on the clicker. If we get a hit, we get a little sound. This one's not as strong of a scream behind it. There you go. Next rod. So again, here we got this little squid. It's probably a medium size squid with a cup, the jet head. So I'm gonna take this, put it down, walk down my cable, popping out my clip, get out some line. Go ahead and throw over my lure. Go. I'm gonna let it go out a bit. All right. Now I'm gonna grab it, walk the line over, snap. It's pretty good tension. I like where that's at. So lure. Lower the drag, let the free spool go while I pull. All right, my outrigger's fully out. Now I'm just gonna let this out. See where it is. Okay, it's about the 4th or 5th one back. I'm gonna give it a little bit more. Keep sending it. I'm gonna let it go far. All right. Now I don't want it to go as far as the other line. If it does that, we're in trouble. They're gonna cross. So this is about good. Engage the clicker. Need to tighten the drag a little bit. There we go. Sounds great. All right, the next thing I'm gonna do is throw down this bonita, the Zuri lure. So here I got my electric reel, so I just let out the line and it's gonna count it for me right there. And I'm gonna go to about 50 to 75 feet. I'll probably stop at 75, right there. And now it's running straight. I can feel it on the line, it's vibrating. And if I need to reel it in, all I gotta do is right here, this mechanical lever will pull it. So it's running straight. The next thing I'm gonna do is let this guy out with my Clark spoon. So I've got the Clark spoon. I'm gonna start sending it out. Let the drag catch. Current's got it now. I'll start pulling out the line. I've got some heavy mono on here. This is my Wahoo lure, or rod, excuse me. So this has got, right now, 200-pound mono, which is a lot heavier than I would like for this. But, you know, I'm gonna go a little bit faster. You never know. I mean, it's early in the season for Wahoo. They're generally here in the Keys around November. But it's September 11th now, you never know, you know, they're always around. So I'm gonna bring this back, walk right past the bridle while I was talking to you guys. All right, so now I'm gonna come up here to the top, climb over. And again, you put the weight side on the back here with this clip. There's a little loop, you take it, clip, come up here, clip, boom, there you go. Now it'll set. And that's it. Just double checking it. Yep, it's good. All right, now watch. So you jump back in, let out the line, and as soon as it hits bottom and I engage the drag, watch the tip of the rod. Boom, just pulls. All right, so we were trolling and it started to scream. I think we're double hooked up. So I'm pulling in the shorter rod first, unless lines are crossed, which could be absolutely what's happening here. But I got a lot of pull on this, so let's see. I hope it's not another line. I think it is. I think the lines are crossed. We'll see. Yeah, they are. Go ahead and slow down a little. Yeah, I'm dragging way too much tension. It's got to be a giant ball of weeds. Yeah, no more pulling.
No touch.
Thought y'all get the gaff. I want you to pick it up. We'll bring it over here. It's heavier than hell. If it's weeds, it's gonna suck for all that. But it's possible. We ran through a bunch of them. What is that? Do we run through like a net? That's our fishing line tangled up. Oh no. Oh. Our first mahi. All right, buddy.
All right.
Our first mahi.
Our first mahi.
Yep. Needs a keeper. There you go.
Bird's nest.
Yep, and a bird's nest. Some blood.
Okay.
Look, look.
And that too.
Guys, all right, let me get him in the box. He's got to chill out.
We caught 2 fish on that line. Whatever this thing is. Oh wow, look at all the fish, you guys.
See?
Oh my gosh, I never seen that many.
Oh man, they both hit it.
Yeah, you got 2 on there.
Yep.
Whoa, that's nice. Wow!
Jacks.
Wow, look at you. You got a perfect. Oh my god.
Here's the glove.
Yeah.
Want me to hold the pole?
Yep. It's heavy, so just bring it over. Sit right there. They hit it as soon as it hit the water.
Yeah.
Come here.
Oh.
It's okay. Don't let them bite that one.
Can I see this?
Yeah.
Whoa, look, that's it.
That was like instantaneous.
Uh-huh.